Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Sarah Joy. If you're new here, I vlog every single Tuesday with home decor tips. So either I'm taking you behind the scenes on a project that I'm doing around my house, or I'm coming to you, like today, with some tips that you can use to bring a little bit of joy and spruce into your house. And it doesn't have to cost a whole lot. So if that sounds great to you, go ahead and click subscribe so that you don't miss a video whenever they come out every single Tuesday. Today, I want to be talking to you about light fixtures that you have in your home. Maybe you just bought an older house, or maybe it's a house that you've been living in, but you're not totally in love with the light fixtures you have. Maybe you have some in the bathrooms, or maybe you have some chandeliers in the dining room or the kitchen, some little pendant lights, and you're not fully in love with them. I'm going to give you 5 tips today on how to get them to be exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so tip number 1 is to paint them. This can drastically change the appearance of your light fixtures if you have something that looks really dated. An example for me that I did in our house is we had one in the bathroom. I could not find one to really replace it because it had the width of 5 different lights across it, and most of the ones that you see on the market now are either 3 or 4. So it wasn't quite big enough to cover the spot, and I didn't want to have to go in and retexture the wall or move the hole. So I wanted to kind of keep it as is as much as possible, and since I couldn't find one to be exactly what I wanted, I went ahead and painted it. It was an older wrought iron looking bronze, and so painting it matte black actually gave it a completely different look. That might be something that you want to try with the light fixtures in your home. I've also done the same thing to some ceiling fans that I wanted to just give a different look or a different style to. So I painted them matte black as well, and that really just changed up the look. A lot of the times also, you'll see that the fan blades on your fans are reversible. So they might have a different look altogether on the other side. So it's really not that big of a deal. If you were to take the fan blades off and paint them, you might not be like fully ruining your fan, you know? You'll still have the other side that would be the color that you like. But if you want to go all white or all black on a ceiling fan, that might help the look of the room a little bit more. And then for your light fixtures on any of the metal portions, if you paint them with spray paint or rub and buff or a matte black paint, that might give it a completely different style, a different look than what it had before, and it can really add some new life into that light fixture. So if you haven't tried painting it yet, you might not need to get rid of it. Tip number 2 is to change the glass out on the fixtures. So this works especially well for, like I said, the bathroom vanity lights. A lot of the times they have older looking glass domes on them, and you can easily find more modern looking ones by just going to your local Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm positive that some other places have some more stylish ones as well, but these ones definitely have just a good basic several versions of a good basic glass dome that you can easily replace. And all it takes is you just unscrewing the light bulb and unscrewing like a tiny plastic cap that is holding them in place, and then just replacing them with some new ones. And the domes, I think, are $4 to $5 a piece. So this is a very budget-friendly way to bring some new life into especially a vanity light. And if you have a bathroom light that you are already painting, if you go ahead and switch out all the glass on those as well and get something that looks super modern, then that can completely transform it, and you would not even recognize the same light fixture. So that might be a really great way to go about this as well. This could also work with pendant lights that hang down. If you're just able to find a bigger glass dome, you can switch that one out as well and save your pendant lights, and not have to rewire and go through all the steps to get that changed out, and instead just switch out the glass. Number 3, this sounds like a given, but sometimes it isn't. It's changing out your bulbs. Now you can get a completely different look in the space that you're going for if you just change out the bulbs for something different. A lot of times we don't even think about that, and you might have just a good old basic frosted bulb in there. And even if you just switch it out to something like the reveal bulb, or maybe you want to go for like an older amber Edison bulb, switching those out for some different types of bulbs, maybe more like a clear bulb or something that you can see through to give it a little bit of an artsy effect, or just a different hue to the light bulb, that can make a big difference as well. And I did this in our home as well with the vanity light in question. I replaced them all with Edison bulbs. We have a giant window in that bathroom that provides tons of natural light. So it's not very often that I have to turn on the lights anyway to get adequate lighting in there. So it's really something that we're only using at night when it's dark outside. And so for that reason, the softer, more vintage light is actually really great in there and still makes it kind of a relaxing environment where it's not this stark lighting when you're using it at night, and it's just more natural. So I'm really enjoying those in there as well, and it totally helped to change the look of that fixture. My fourth tip is if you have clear glass on your fixtures and you want to change that up, you can get a privacy window cling from Amazon or something of the like and actually change up the look that way by putting it on your glass fixtures. So if it's clear glass, you can make it look frosted instead with this. You could make it look like stained glass or some kind of more of a sparkly effect to it, or you can make it just look a little bit more of a textured glass. So any of those things, just by applying that to the exterior or the interior of it, you can help soften the light or make it look a little bit fancier, a little bit more different, just by using that privacy window cling. Again, you can find it on Amazon, probably several other places if you just look online, but it's meant to kind of block. A lot of people use it in showers or on windows so that you can't see straight through, but this is also a good place to use it. All right, and then number 5, the last one, is to get a new one. There are plenty of places that you can shop around for a new light fixture that don't have to cost you an arm and a leg, and it can still look unique and classy and all of the things. It doesn't have to look cheap. So I have made a blog post for you guys with some of the ones that I am enjoying lately, some of the ones that I have been, looking up for either myself or other friends for other projects. So I have put the link to that blog post in the description so that you can click on it and check it out. And there are lots of ones that you can find on Amazon or just in some other hardware stores or places that are easily accessible to you so that you can go and find a great looking light fixture to make those swaps and make your house look really great. All right, guys, I hope that video was helpful to you if you are taking on some house projects and that is one of them that you're trying to revamp a little bit or bring something fresh into your house. So I hope that's helpful to you. And again, make sure to check out that blog post to get some other ideas as well. I will be back next Tuesday with a brand new video for you. So again, thanks for watching and stick around for next time, and I'll see you then. Bye. What a wonderful